it's Shimelle, and today I'm delighted to bring you a new layout for the Paige Evans cut file design team, and I'm giving myself a challenge. I have one cut file, which I've cut from plain white cardstock, and two Paige Evans products. I'm going to work with the Bloom Street 12x12 paper pad and the Paige Evans sticker book. And if I can do it, nothing else. That's my plan, just those two products. So I've got this cut file. So I have all of these speech bubbles, which then also gives me all of these little white speech bubbles that I'm going to save for another project, another day. But I think you can totally get two layouts out of cutting this once, or you could put these on a series of layouts so you could have plenty of die cuts. Definitely worth keeping hold of. But I've got this cut from just smooth white basil cardstock. Use the sticker book for my title and my embellishments, and then two papers from this paper pad. My background is going to be this green. Love this really, really rich green. And then this one is what I have used to put, well, my plan is to use this in backing the cut file. And what I really love is because this is a design where there's different colors in different parts of the page, so it's a watercolor wash that gives you a yellow corner and kind of an orange section and a pink section, that when you use that to back the cut file, if you want a page that's a lot quicker than backing each of them with different papers, but you still want it to seem like something has a little bit of movement, a little bit of different color, then this is a really easy answer. So that's what I've done. I have it cut from that paper. Now I cut it the other way up, so when I put it on my cutting mat with the file that way, I cut this way so that I could have the yellow in my top left corner. And with that, I think it's time that I get the paper pad off the desk so that you can see exactly what's happening. Background with the stripes horizontally, and then this is going to go on here. I'll stick that down, and then I'm going to scrapbook this photo. So I wanted that yellow up there in the top left corner so that my background would have the green from the door frames behind us in the photo, and the yellow would have, well, there'd be some yellow to match with Pluto in the photo. Right? Okay, let me get this white frame stuck down. So I just use the same adhesive on the back of cut files that I use on everything else, which is dot liner or any sort of rolly little dot that you might like. Just find it really easy to control, and it works really well in my climate. Everything sticks really, really well, and it's very rare for me to use any other glue. I use this for almost everything. Now, to have that background match up just right, what I did was I cut the file once, just as it is with the white cardstock. Then I altered it slightly in Silhouette Studio to take out these inside lines and just cut the outside. And that's what I used to cut my background paper, because when I tend to use backgrounds, I quite often will cut all different pieces, and I find it quite therapeutic to pencil all of these in, and I cut them all out by hand with my scissors. But sometimes you don't want a labor-intensive type of page. You want something that's going to go together very simply. And so this is what I did. Because I already had the cut file open, that meant it was going to be nice and easy. And I just did a couple little clicks, and the middle buttons, middle speech bubbles were all gone. And there's my background. Here I am in Silhouette Studio, and I've already cut this file once from the white just as it is, and then I've got it selected, and I'm going to go up to the top to get to Object, Release Compound Path. Now I can then click on these middle pieces and delete them. I just want the outside edge to cut, and I want everything inside to stay solid because this is going to be the backing pieces that normally I would cut out each of these from a paper, either lots of different papers, anything like that. But in this case, I want it to all be one paper. So it will be way quicker to just make this something that I can cut once. Last few little bubbles here. And this is what I send to the silhouette for the background cut. Center that as much as I can. And then my photo is going to go down in this corner. And I like placing my adhesive in the middle so then my edges are free to tuck different elements in, should I wish. Now, all my embellishment, if I can manage it, is going to come from Paige's #Scrapbook. And one of the reasons I wanted to pick this was that these two elements are from Bloom Street, but this has elements from other collections, and it means there's a bit more red in this collection than there is in Bloom Street. And I wanted these little shades, the green and the yellow from Bloom Street, but also some red. Because I'm wearing red, and also Pluto apparently has a red tongue. There we go. Why not? Let's make it all match. I did not plan my outfit to match Pluto's tongue, but I'm not mad about it either. So there are pieces in here that are speech bubbles, so I was wondering if some of them might fit in the spaces. So like this bubble here can say, "Believe in you." And here's some too. I can make this one go right near Pluto, and it says, "You are the best." Why not, Pluto? You are the best. And how about "See the good"? Is there a bubble that this can fit in? I think so, somewhere. Let's make it fit in that one. Go get that dream. I like the sound of that. Here, maybe? Yeah. Here. Now, I'm not going to put a speech bubble in every speech bubble, but I thought a few could be something very nice indeed. And in fact, there is one here that says "nice." Let's go with actually, I'm going to put this one down here. Oh, no, that won't work there. I think it's got to go in that kind of squarish one here. Oh, no, it works in that circly one there. Okay. All right. Other things to put in circles. Oh, there's even more speech bubbles. Let's see, are there any that would be, I don't want to miss one that just seems like a really good phrase. So this one has "Live in the moment." Oh, and some of these are metallic. Let's have an "Oh wow." And maybe this little "okay" here too. Yeah. Oh, it moved. Stuck to me instead of the page. Come on. This sticker definitely has a mind of its own. It wants to go where it wants to go, and not where I'm going to tell it. Okay. Boom. Don't move. All right, let's see what else we can find that wouldn't be speech bubbles. But I did enjoy that immensely. I'd like to have another couple pieces that are vertical like this so that it's not just that one, so this one's going to go up here. That one says, love it. I do, I do. And I thought some of these pieces, like these are little border strips. Oops. So these could be really useful in these pieces down here where I can't really easily use a text piece because it would be hard to read. I'm trying to decide if I want this above the photo or under the photo. I kind of like it that way so that it's holding the photo down. Okay, definitely going to come back to these small word pieces. Can be really useful when I want to use those for my title. Okay. Do any of these. Let's have your red. That circle up there. I like this one that's black and white too. I don't know if it's too small to go there. I'll try here. Some phrases like this one. What fit? Oh, the clear ones. They're just a little bit staticky, so they make the page jump up to you. There we go. Hooray! It's today. And is there room to have one more thing in this handwriting, in this kind of font? We'll see, we'll see. It might be a good thing. And a couple of these flowers, I think yes, because I want the red. Okay, and let's add some foam squares to make a couple of these flowers be bigger than their bubbles. Just a little bit. That one. And the same flower is going to come down here. Be there. Okay. Oh, and there's more in that same script as here, so I could do this one. It says, so worth it. So I have this one open, and this one open. Let's see. This one just says totally. Yeah. This is going to be title space, so I'm not worried about that. I need something down here though. Even if it's just something small and tucked behind. Looking at maybe yellow accents to put there. Any yellow flowers anything like that. Oh, here, of course. Okay, let's have something like this flower here. That should work great down in this corner. Oh, I want it in the middle of the speech bubble, so we need to move it over just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Every bubble has something in it, which is a start. Now, where's that alphabet? So I can do my title. Here we go. There are 3 alphabets in this sticker book. There's a tile that's white with rainbow, black with white, and then the other one doesn't really suit this page, but is beautiful. It's this floral one here. So I'm going to use the black and white. And when I get to a stage like this, where most of the embellishment is on the page, but I still want more, this is one of my favorite things to do. So I've just taken my acrylic block that I would normally use for stamps, and I flipped through the sticker book looking for things in the colors that I want to accent this page. So I've pulled out lots of the reds and yellows, a little bit more of that copper foil, and now I can take these pieces and dot them about the page. So I can start with kind of the larger elements and have a look for where they might fit right in, like tucking them behind the cut file. So I can take one up to the top there, and then also one down here to the bottom corner to make that balance and match. I have that big red one up off the flat of the page, so I'm going to do the same with a larger yellow blossom. And this piece doesn't have much color to it, so I'm going to bring that over here. Right there. Oh, I want the words to still be entirely visible, so let's see if I can move it over just enough. There we go. And then I could bring this little bundle of yellow flowers down to this corner here. And maybe layer these up with the red back behind there and here. Then this yellow border sticker could add a little bit of yellow detail to the pieces where the background is more pink and doesn't have any yellow elements on it. So I can add the yellow elements there. Maybe also here. Oh, let's try this end of it. Adds a little bit more yellow. Now I've got these 3 little word strips in the colors of the layout, and hooray, it's today was already there. And then I want to add, don't forget, important, meeting. Certainly an important meeting. I had the black and white here and here, but it wasn't really something anywhere else, and I spotted that there was this black and white arrow, so I thought I'd make that just a little trio element, so at least there's 3 spots of black and white on those pieces. And I've got this one last piece of, oh, this is come up, of this red border sticker that I used a bit like it was washi tape here and here. So I'm going to take this bit, tear this end, and bring it up to this top corner. Just to balance things that are down here can come up here. Then some of that foil that's elsewhere on the page. I've got this larger heart. Actually, I think that would be quite nice right here. Okay, so we'll take the larger one there and then use the two smaller ones to create a little triangle around the photo by having two of them there with the title. So, right around us. And I have little check marks here. And I thought these could be layered on top of the other stickers. Like that. You're red. Check! So I've got two reds pulled out and a yellow, although there's quite a few more in the sticker book, so I can add more if I decide I need to. Let's have one there. And then this one here, I think could do with a little red as well, so let's bring that in here. Same sort of thing, I've got red and yellow hearts. So I can bring those colors in where they're needed. I've got a big heart with the same stitching that's on some of the flowers. So maybe that one goes up there and it popped up. Right in that space there. And I have some little tiny ones. This big open space here is kind of saying to me that it needs a little more, so let's have a little trio of hearts just here. Now, there was one page that I didn't include here in the sticker book that I said I would go back to, and that was the one with lots of little word strips, so let's find that. Here it is. And then, especially looking at the ones that are the right color, but some of them are quite neutral in color as well, so I think something like this will probably work. If there's any more room for them, usually I find a place for them to go. So this one was the red sticker with the kind of off-white cream little word phrase. So the other one on the vertical, I'm going to swap it around because the sticker here is cream, so I'm going to put the red one with it. And do I want any more, or is that actually enough in this case? Might be. Might be all that I need in terms of the stickers. Okay, so I will need one more thing, and that is a pen to journal. So I'm going to use my white pen to write straight onto the background. Here it is, it's hiding from me. And my journaling is going to start up here, right next to that flower. It's going to go all the way around the outside edge, and then end right there where I started. There we go, all finished, and the only products I used were 2 sheets of paper from the Bloom Street 12x12 paper pad, the cut file cut from Smooth White cardstock, and that's the 12x12 Speech Bubbles background. 12x12 Speech Bubbles background, and that also comes in an 8.5x11 if that's your scrapping style and size. The hashtag sticker book with all of Paige's designs, and a white pen for journaling. That's it. So I hope you'll give something like this a try. Could I have used all sorts of different supplies? Of course. And if you want to fill every little speech bubble with something from a completely different product pack, you go for it. It could be absolutely amazing. But also, that's a lot of embellishment from just 2 real products, the paper pad and the sticker pad. The cut file makes it all possible and brings it all together, so I really recommend giving it a try. Thanks so much, Paige, for letting me play with all of these different products, and I hope you have a very wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to subscribe or give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll come back for more. Happy scrapping!